this tutorial, I show you how to use Handbrake. It's an open source application that is used to compress video files, especially. Sometimes when you're recording video files can go very high capacity. Could be in the gigs or 100, 200, 300, 400, or even 700 megabytes. So I usually use Handbrake to compress my video files down into probably around less than 100 MB. So at the moment, our linear management system capacity to upload is around 100 megabytes. And not only just that, I typically do this before I upload my videos to YouTube or any other platforms. So Handbrake is a very nifty tool to use to do compressing of videos without compromising the quality of the video. So I have here a video I just completed recording with OBS using a 1920 by 1080 pixels. Usually when I do that with videos, I go up to around 600-700 megabytes. So if I click on that video file, notice it's around 784 megabytes, which is quite high. And this is only just a few minutes. If you go beyond 15, 20, 30 minutes, you might end up in the gigs range you're looking at. Okay, so to convert a video down to probably half that size or even less than that, you have to first of all open Handbrake. So I open Handbrake, and there's a lot of options you can choose within Handbrake on how you want to compress your file, but I just usually go ahead and drag and drop the file that I want, and I let Handbrake automatically pick up the settings that I wanted to use and apply to the video. So that's the default setting that's on my application at the moment, fast 1080p 30, and I just leave it at that 30 fps, that's frames per second. So I leave it as that, and I just go ahead to start encode. So we are beginning with around 784 megabytes. So let's try to encode this. The encoding process takes a bit of time. So once you start encoding, you'll have to wait until the encoding finishes before you can observe the new file size. So depending on the type of how big the file is, encoding can take a bit of time. Okay, so we'll just give it some time and come back to when the encoding is done. Okay, so notice it's still doing the encoding. It's about 69, going 70% complete. While that's happening, do note that I haven't changed anything on my Handbrake settings. It's summary, as you can see, format is MP4, and I haven't checked web optimized, align AV start, pass through common metadata, and now tracks. Notice the encoder is H264, that's 30 frames per second, and then you have AAC as the audio encoder, and filters decom, and size is 1920 by 1080 storage. So it's a huge file, but let's see what the compressed new size will look like. So it's 79%. Hopefully this can complete quickly, so we can take a look. Okay, so we have about 98% complete, 99, and it should complete the encoding. Yep, so that's done. So it will come back here, and you can see now this is where it was saved. So it's in the same folder, the videos folder. So I have now one file, 784 MB, and I have another file which is now 29.5 megabytes. So let me play the original. Okay, so that's the original video file, and let me also play the one that's compressed. Okay, so you can see that there's not much loss in the terms of the quality of the video when it's been compressed, you can hardly notice. But that's a significant decrease in the video size from 784 megabytes down to 29 megabytes. How good is that? 29 megabytes of file. So when you're uploading this to, uploading your content that you've just created on other platforms, that will require a lot of data to upload, this could be a good thing you can do: compress and upload the video. Usually for our case in our learning management system with the requirements, this works well for me. I always compress the videos down to smaller file sizes before I upload them to the learning management system. So I hope this has helped you. Go ahead and download Handbrake if you're interested. Just type Handbrake on Google and you'll find it's an open source application. You don't need to pay anything. Just download. Installation again is straightforward. Install, and as I said earlier on, there's really no need for you to change anything in terms of the settings or the presets. Just leave the default settings as they are and go ahead and start encoding. I'm sure the application itself will work out the best optimized settings to compress your video file. So with that, thank you.